they have all of these smart solutions. I think I mentioned it in the previous podcast. They have all of these smart solutions to lending money, having companies attach their API to their system so they can give out automated loans when they see that a company is making such and such amount of profit. They have very intricate ways of keeping track with the companies that they're working with that original banks don't. In original banks, they have to wait for a business to approach them about a loan. Square does this automatically, and it's automated in their system. So this brings them at an incredible advantage, and they're onboarding way quicker than traditional banks are doing. And lastly, and which is why I mentioned Square, is also. Go ahead.
Let me just get one more bit of information here, which was super interesting. Regarding what I was saying initially, I forgot to mention this point. Jack Dorsey was saying that one of the reasons he's focusing on Africa is obviously banking the unbanked. And he's saying he experienced super big difficulties to try to enlist as a bank there. So basically, it's not necessarily that he wanted to adopt Bitcoin or cryptocurrency because, let's just say, he wanted to. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But the point is, he tried to go the traditional bank route, and it wasn't working out.
It wasn't working.
Like he said, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it, or it was incredibly hard or long. So I just wanted to get that in there as well. This is also a motivation for him.
No, that's a great point, and it goes to show that he doesn't work backwards. It's not like he likes Bitcoin and therefore he wants it to be used in Africa. It was more like he was trying to get shit done in Africa, but he was hitting so many hurdles. He has to use Bitcoin or some kind of coin to get there. Yeah. So what's interesting, just to summarize my point here, is that Jack Dorsey's the CEO of both Twitter and Square, and having one, a social media platform, and two, a sort of neo bank in your control, and having also Square owns Cash App, right? Having all of those things together would be an incredible bullish signal for Bitcoin, because he would be sort of the single most influential person with all of the tools needed to make Bitcoin sort of mainstream. And I think he mentioned in that talk that he was looking to create a cold storage wallet for Bitcoin? Hardware wallet, yes. He was creating a hardware wallet for Square. For Bitcoin at Square, and they're trying to get it to 100 million people. So when you see that the CEO of Twitter and both Twitter and Square is looking to make mainstream adoption of Bitcoin a thing, you should probably be paying attention. And this gets me to the next thing, because you mentioned earlier about the countries that are most a fan of Bitcoin, or how we call it, Bitcoin maxis, which is just a short word for saying Bitcoin maximalist.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
Bitcoin maxi sounds fun.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So when people ask where's the best use case for Bitcoin, because obviously in the West we have a pretty, fast transaction systems, and Bitcoin is taking too long currently. And like you mentioned before, Taproot is a step in solving that direction, and then